Now we return to the US. It is ramping up its military presence, not in Europe or West Asia, but on its southern border. The US Army is being deployed on its own soil. The Trump administration is bringing out all the hardware. We're talking about battle-hardened troops, special forces, spy planes, armored drones. Donald Trump has issued strict orders. Only the Army will control the southern border. Do you know how many troops we're talking about? More than 10,000. This includes 7,000 Marines. These are soldiers who once fought in Iraq and Afghanistan. They are now patrolling America's southern border. They have gone with the Stryker armored vehicles. These are basically mini tanks. 50 of these have been deployed and more are on the way. These are meant for offensive roles, like striking and surveillance. They can detect a mouse from a mile away. Basically, these are vehicles and troops meant for war. Trump has deployed them to the American border, along with high-altitude drones, which can track human movement from far away. The idea is to secure the border, both from land and air. The scale of the deployment is already massive, but the White House wants more troops. President Trump says only the Army can secure the border. But why is he doing this? Apparently to control illegal immigration. Border Patrol agents have been sidelined. Combat troops are the new immigration officers. But is this even legal? Can the U.S. military operate border entry points? Not particularly, but there is a loophole. It was created on day one of Trump's second term. The president declared a national emergency at America's southern border. Now, this puts the region under executive control. The White House can deploy all federal reserves, everything including the Army, and that's how the military has taken over, by declaring the border one massive Army base. Let me show you on the map how this works. Trump wants the Army to control the border, a specific part called the Roosevelt Reservation. Now, this is a narrow strip of land. It runs from California to New Mexico. It is 60 feet wide and nearly 700 miles long. That's 1,100 kilometers long. Now, this strip is called the Roosevelt Reservation, and now the entire strip is an Army base. Border protection has become the Pentagon's job. This basically means two things. One, only US troops are allowed there. And two, anyone who crosses over now will be on US military property. Domestic law does not apply anymore. Offenders will face US military laws. They can be charged with serious crimes like threatening national security. The US military has full control over detentions and deportations, and their message is quite clear: cross at your own risk. Did they need so much firepower to secure the border? Well, here's what the numbers say. This is what the data says. Border crossings have plunged since Trump took office. They're down by almost 70%. So why is Trump increasing military presence? Because border politics wins votes. Republicans are worried about the midterm elections next year. These are held in the middle of a presidential term, hence the name midterm. Trump's party feels that tariffs will hurt them. So how do you garner support? By flexing military muscle. And this is Trump's go-to strategy. He did this in the first term as well, by constantly talking about a wall. You may remember that. Trump wanted to build a wall along the Mexico border. Well, he was president for 4 years, and now he's president again, but that wall is still not complete. He deployed troops the last time too, for the same reasons, to stop illegal entry. So the tactics have not changed. Only this time the deployment is bigger. Think about it. The world's biggest military is patrolling its own backyard. Mexico is clearly unhappy. They have sent a memo to the Trump administration.
We sent a diplomatic memo in the sense that it's an autonomous decision in their own territory, but we hope it will not cross the border and that there will continue to be the same collaboration we've had so far in security. We don't know if that's to keep building the wall or the objective, but in any case, we always demand respect and coordination.
The U.S. Mexico border is no stranger to walls, but tanks and troops is taking it to a whole different level. Trump calls it national security. His critics see it as overreach. So will this secure America or isolate it?